Yo, what's going on, guys? And as you can tell from the video title and thumbnail, we are going to be tier listing college football logos. This is kind of similar to the one that I did last offseason, which was college football mascots. This time we're going to be doing a tier list of all the logos. We're going to just get right into it. It's just more like a podcast, laid back kind of chill thing. So here are all the logos. Now, I'm sure that this is not all of them, but it's got pretty much the main ones from what I can tell, and it looks like it's alphabetical order, so that just makes it easy. We can go right from the top. So here's our tiers. We got excellent, good, nice, meh, very bad, and terrible. So basically, whether it be S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier, F tier, basically. I feel like the colors of these should be switched, but whatever. First is Air Force. Now, I hate to start it off on a bad note, but this is not very good. Air Forces, the A and the F, like offset like that, just doesn't look very good. I'm gonna say it's not terrible, but I'm gonna say very bad. I don't like it. On the other hand, I think this is Akron's, the zips. This is very cool. I like the Z. It doesn't really tell you, Akron, but that's not really what a logo is for. A logo is for, you see it and you think of the thing. It's not telling you what the thing is. So this Z, I'm gonna go good. I'm gonna go good on this one. The Z is good. Now Alabama's, this is the thing for like a lot of these ones. They're just like, classic, basically. These are classic logos, basically. Alabama Crimson Tide tells you right there that A is pretty iconic. So I'm going to go with good for now, above the Akron Zips, maybe. I don't know. We'll see about that one. We'll see. Well, we can adjust. Appalachian State, I think, for the Mountaineers. It says Mountaineers. Yeah, Appalachian State Mountaineers. Now, I like this one. I wish they had something a little more with like Mountaineers or something. Maybe you could like make the A into a mountain. That could be kind of cool. But this is pretty good. I'll say this is nice. This is nice. The Arizona A. I've just seen it so much that I'm just kind of like used to it and like, oh, that's it. I like the colors. The American flag colors, kind of. I'm gonna say this is meh. This is meh. On the other hand, Arkansas Razorbacks, I think this might be our first excellent tier. The Razorback pig is too good. I really like that one. I think this is Arkansas State. What's their nickname? Is it like the Wolves, Red Wolves, something like that. This is still pretty good, but to me, this just looks like a generic, like, you type in like logo maker or like you're like making a custom team or something. This is what would come up. Honestly, it's like probably meh, but I do like that. I'll say above Arizona on that one. Army, I really like this one. I like Armies. It's like old school kind of like Trojan soldier with the sword going through the helmet like that. With the star as well, the shield. I really like this one, actually. This might be another excellent for Army. I like this one. We're going in excellent or S tier, really. Auburn. I get what they're doing with it. Auburn University. These ones that have like the two letters, some can be cool, but they could do something with. They're the Tigers. They could do something with that. I'm gonna go this. I feel like this is the same thing with Arizona. Like these two are kind of in the same area, I'd say. Arizona State. I like Arizona State's logo. They got kind of other logos too, I think. But the simple pitchfork is very good. I'm gonna go good on this one. And now that I think of it, I think I'm gonna move Alabama behind these two because these two are cool. I might actually move the Arizona State one above. Like this is like top good tier, I feel like. Ball State, what is this? The Cardinals, I think they are. I like it, but like at the same time, it's kind of messy. Like it's like you kind of have to really look hard and see the eye and like register. Okay, that's the beak and everything. Now I'm comparing it with the red wolf, with the wolf or whatever, and I don't even like that as much, so I might put it in meh. Baylor, I like their colors and the Baylor University. This is, I actually think they combine the two letters better than Auburn. To me, this is a nice tier. This is like, okay, that's pretty nice. The Broncos of Boise State. This is good. This is pretty good. I feel like they could maybe put the lettering in the Bronco, although that could maybe ruin it. So who knows? I think this might be a S tier. Combine this with their blue field. They're just like, very one of a kind. So I'll put that in S tier for the Broncos. Boston College, I really like theirs. I like that they put the mascot in it. And it looks a lot better than Bowling Green's. So I would say this is good. This is like maybe even excellent. I think this is excellent. I like Boston College's. Bowling Green, it looks like what is going on here? It looks like they just tacked on the bird there. It looks pretty cheap. Yeah, this is very bad. I don't know. I don't even know are we gonna get to a terrible, like maybe Air Force might be terrible, but we'll hold off for now. Buffalo, again, this is the same thing with the wolf thing. Like it just looks like you just type in bowls or whatever, and it's just like, okay, this is like stock. And it's not even as good as those ones. So I'll say at the end of meh for that one. BYU, I mean, there might be some reason for it just being a circle like this. Why don't they just put the BYU in there? I mean, it's Brigham Young, and then you shorten it down to BYU. Like, why is it's just Young? Like, that's kind of weird. Now that I think of it, I'm trying to compare. It is still, I think it's still better than all of these. So I'll put it in nice. I'll be nice and put it in nice. Colorado's. I like Colorado's. Because again, they put in their actual mascot. And it's like the mascot is outlining the lettering. I actually really like that one. Is it as good as Boston College's? No, just simply because like the colors of Boston College's are better. This is it's just comparing, and I might want to. I'll put this above BYU. I think in nice. This is nice. Cows, I like their cursive lettering. I like cows. I don't even know. Can you guys see this? Like, pretty dark. They might as well get like a golden version, maybe. The Golden Bears, they also could have a Golden Bear one, which they probably do have a Golden Bear version of the logo. But just judging off of this logo, I like just they'd shorten it to Cal. No. Yeah, I would go this one's good. I would go Cal is good. I like the C. It's like zipping around. It kind of reminds me of like more basketball, but a random underline is kind of weird. This is just overall like they're trying to put some spin on it, but yeah, I would say this is like probably a meh. Probably like right here would be good for Central Michigan. The 49ers, I like this one. I think this is Charlotte, right? Yeah, we're in the C's. Yeah, this is Charlotte. I would like this one. This is like better than the San Francisco 49ers logo, honestly. Wow, I actually really like this one because you can even see there's a little C there too. They put everything in here, and it's like a hand grab. I think this is an excellent, guys. This has got to be an excellent up there. We'll leave it we'll leave it there for now, and we'll like kind of switch around at the end maybe. The Cincinnati logo is pretty good. Again, they just kind of this random underline, which I guess to just like accent it out. But I like that it's a bear claw. That's like, that's pretty cool. I would go like top of nice for this one. I wouldn't say quite good, but top of nice. Clemson Tigers. This is again a very like kind of I feel like iconic one that you always see. I like this, the tiger paw thing. So I would actually put this like right with Alabama, and I would say actually Cal's is better than Alabama's and Clemson's. Yeah. Coastal Carolina. I would put this in good. just below the Arizona State pitchfork. Colorado State, the Rams. Where did I put Colorado? I put Colorado there. I would say they're below Colorado because Colorado also put their lettering in it as well. So I'll favor Colorado. Duke. This is where like we get into just like the one letter. Duke, this really reminds me of basketball. This is better than these letterings. I would say probably top of meh for the Duke Blue Devils. Like they could have put in a cooler Blue Devil logo, but I think this is their standard one they have. These are probably all the standard logos that they have. Oh yeah, that looks like a bandana. I was trying to see what this was right here, like this right here. Actually, oh, this is a lot better. We can just make it like this so we can get rid of the ads for the most part. East Carolina, where do we put them? This is, again, very good, and it might be excellent. Yeah, I'm a sucker for Pirates as well, so we're going to go right there for East Carolina. Eastern Michigan, this might just be terrible. It's just an E. Like, come on. This is our, I think this is officially our first terrible. FAU, I think, what are they, like the Owls or something? Yeah. I like the wings too on FAU. This is pretty good. I think we're going to go in good right in the middle of those two for now. FIU, Panthers. I like how this is a scary panther coming at you. No, I'll put it right there. No, wait. I like the Arizona State's better. Florida State, the Seminoles, this can be kind of controversial logo and mascot in and of itself, but the way that they do it looks very good, and they got the FSU right there. It's pretty iconic, and I think it looks better than the other kind of iconic ones that we have done. Let's put this one. I'll put this one in good as well. Florida Gators. This is a really good one. I like this as well. Florida Gators, I think, is another one of our excellents. Do we want to... We'll reorganize the excellent one for now. We'll just leave that there. Yeah, I probably want to reorganize this. Like, I feel like Boise State and there, and like, we'll reorganize it. Fresno State is another really good one. I like the Bulldogs right there, and that's an intimidating Bulldog as well. Probably puts some like thing out there that Bulldogs are like very scary or mean or something, which is not really true. This might be another excellent, guys. I think this is another. As you can see, I really like when they creatively put actually the mascot in it, and you see that logo and you're like, oh, Fresno State, oh, Boise State. Like, you just know. Georgia Southern, they just kind of have to write out the whole thing, which is like, okay. Probably just trying to get their name out there. But this is, I mean, the Eagles okay. It just kind of seems uninspired. This is probably bottom of meh. No, the more I look at this, it's very bad. I'm going to say very bad for Buffalo. What is this? Georgia State? Yeah, this is Georgia State. Pretty good. Yeah, I'd say like right here in meh. Georgia Tech, this is another one of those just uninspired letter things. This is right on par with Air Force, I think. Georgia, this isn't just basic logo right there. It's got to be somewhere in this area. And I'm thinking probably in between the Colorado schools for Georgia. Hawaii, this is cool. Is this supposed to be like maybe the mountains, or I don't really know. Like, there's probably backstories to all these. But Hawaii, I liked it for being just a one-letter thing. This is pretty good. Hawaii is going to, I'm just looking over, probably top of nice. And actually, I want to probably move. Well, no, I like that they incorporate the Bearcat. Illinois, sorry. Illinois. This is another just basic letter. This is going in very bad. Sorry, Fighting Illini. Iowa, oh man, I'm getting mixed up. Indiana is, I feel like theirs is just kind of more iconic. So I would go right here. Now, roast me in the comments if you want, just for, more iconic, but I just like it more. Plus, they put in the university at least a little bit. Iowa State now. Iowa State's, I like theirs. Because, like, when you say Iowa, I is first. It's basically just I, and then state. So it's I State. There you go. This might actually be good. I just like the coloring, too. Guys, I just like that. Now, Iowa's is very good. The Hawkeye. As far as, like, very simplified logos, this is probably up there as one of the best. I actually might even say excellent for Iowa Hawkeyes. Kansas State, I don't feel the same way. It's kind of confusing. Like this, they're like the Wildcats, right? Like, honestly, the more I look at this, actually, the more I think it's bad. Like, this is basically, like, it's the same style as Iowa, but it's just it's like how you don't do it this way. Yeah, let's go in meh. Kansas. This logo, like, let's think about it. When they put this logo on their helmets, it looks ridiculous. So that's got to knock it down some points. Although I'd say it's maybe a better mascot, maybe. I don't know where I ranked this in the mascot rankings, but I don't know if it's quite good. It's probably nice. Like, I'd say Kansas's is nice. It's getting points down because when you put that thing on a helmet, it just looks ugly. Kent State's. I never really looked at Kent State's. This is good. I think, what are they, like the Golden Eagles maybe or something? I like Kent State's. You could maybe put a KS, I think maybe, but whatever. For Kent, I would say right there is good. That's good. Raging Cajuns, I like this one. I like the font on the Raging Cajuns. It looks like kind of glitchy or whatever. Is that like the pepper on the side too? That just makes it even better. Ooh. I think this might be even with it just being their nickname, it's still a really good logo. It's very subtle. I would put it in good right there. ULM, maybe it's just because like they're not like very big in football, but when I see this with this thing, kind of basic, but I'd say this is the same thing with Georgia Southern. Like, this is same and Chattanooga. Like, this is like Chattanooga colors and Georgia Southern style right there. Louisiana Tech. I like this because it puts the Louisiana State in it. And they got a huge T. Now, La, Ek, and T is kind of confusing, but I think it's still very good. I'd say this is on par with Iowa State, but even probably better. So I'd put it in front of Iowa State. Liberty. I like Liberty's better than these other Eagle ones. The Eagle just looks like it's meant to be taken more seriously. And the Liberty University combination works when they combine right there with the two letters. So Liberty. We're getting stacked up here. Liberty, where do you look? Where do you go, Liberty? Maybe like right here is good for Liberty. Yeah. Louisville, this is I feel like this is pretty iconic. Like the Louisville Cardinal, that's a mean looking Cardinal. This is pretty good. Ooh. This is above nice, I'd say. This is we're maybe getting to excellent on I think we're getting to excellent on that Louisville Cardinal. LSU. This just says LSU. I feel like they have a better logo, but I guess this is it. Probably on par with Duke. Just meh. On the other hand, Marshall with the one letter looks very good. It almost looks like it just looks more animated, the M, by having the herd and that nice font right there. This is another good. I think this is again on par with these ones. Maryland, I like that they put the little strip of the Maryland flag with their jerseys as well on this one. To me, this feels like probably right here for Maryland is a good spot. Memphis Tigers, this is good. With the tiger jumping out like that, that's good. Like, let's see. Where does Memphis Tigers go? Above FIU. I feel like FIU, like, maybe there, and then Akron, maybe there. Like, that's probably good. Memphis Tigers, good. Miami of Ohio is just an M, and they're always just known as the secondary Miami. At least this has an outline, unlike the terrible Eastern Michigan one. These ones are just like very bad. I meant, this there, I guess. Maybe top of meh, but we'll put it here. We'll put it top of very bad. You are the best, very bad. There you go, Miami of Ohio. Miami of Florida, is I like this one. It's kind of good. Again, it's still not great, but I'm looking at the mez. It's not nice, but I'm looking at the mez, and I would put it in top of meh. Michigan State's, I like Michigan State's. Now, Army just took this concept to another level, but for the Spartans, I would say this is probably a nice tier. Very simple. I'll put that here for now. Michigan, this is like, the thing is, like, if Eastern Michigan were as iconic at like a big brand as Michigan is, I might rank it higher, because like, look at Michigan and like this M. That I actually want to just put that there. M for that's funny. Michigan's, I'll just put that there, whatever. But Minnesota, they at least try with the outline, and I'll put this in meh. Missouri Tigers, very cool with the tiger there, put in the logo. I would say for Missouri, this is nice. Missouri's nice. Mississippi State, I like how the state is like a little like flag there. Like, this is pretty good. This is probably on par with like the Baylor, I'd say. I think this is Middle Tennessee. At least they have like a slant on it. So I would say this is top of very bad. North Texas, you could maybe put in your saying that you're North Texas, because at first I'm like, what is this? It's pretty good, I guess. Who am I kidding? This is very bad. This is on par with the Buffalo. Navy, at least it's got the star there, so this might be near the top of very bad. Like, Army is outdoing you guys. In terms of the armed service colleges, Air Force and Navy, you guys got to step it up. Look at what Army is doing. I mean, come on. Nebraska, this looks so Nebraska. It's just like plain, really trying to stand out, even though it's just like a normal N. This is basically same par with Michigan, but I put it very bad. Nevada, the Wolfpack. This wolf doesn't really look very good, but I'll give it credit as far as meh. What is this, New Mexico? The Lobos. Ooh, this is pretty good. At the same time, it looks like a minor league baseball like thing. But I will say it's pretty nice. It's probably on par with the Missouri one. New Mexico State. Ooh, this is good. This is actually pretty iconic. I would say this is like around here. Yeah, New Mexico State. That's good. NC State as well. NC State, when they put, again, this is kind of the same thing with Kansas, though. They put this on their helmet. It looks goofy, but as a logo itself, it's pretty good. This again is same around here. North Carolina, this is, I like how they kind of put their two letters together. I forget where's like, I wouldn't say, what is this top? We'll put it right next to Duke. And since I like North Carolina better than Duke, I'll put it North Carolina above Duke. NIU, the Huskies. They could maybe make this Husky a little scarier by opening its mouth or something. But this is probably like top of meh, I'd say. Yeah, top of meh. Northwestern, this is an interesting looking N, but that's all I can really say for it. So I would say this is probably, again, near top of very bad. Notre Dame, though, on the other hand, I like the way they combine. It's just another one of those like kind of iconic ones. Honestly, Notre Dame, like, I just like the combination of the navy and gold. I'd put that right. I would say this is better. I'd put it like that. Old Dominion. This is good. This is really good. I like Old Dominions. The one thing is like the old is getting blocked out by the Dominion, but I still really like it. I'd say it's up here with these. Do I want to move Louisville's down? I will see. We'll see. We'll do a full review. Ohio State. This is another one of those big iconic ones. I like that they just kind of put the S in there. This is pretty good logo design. I would put this again with kind of these more iconic ones and probably at the top, honestly. Ohio's is good. I like the kind of overarching thing there. I would put this in good as well. OSU, I like the lettering here. This is probably maybe even better than Baylor. I'll put that there for OSU. On the other hand, Oklahoma, this is another very basic one. I would say this Oklahoma's is meh. Ole Miss. Ooh, I just have a thing for like the cursive, and this looks even better than Cal's cursive. Like Ole Miss's, like these colors are really good. This might be excellent. I think this is excellent, guys. Ole Miss's is, that's so good. Oregon State, the Beavers. As far as having a beaver as a mascot, I guess this is kind of the best you can be. Beaver, get it? Is it nice? I'd say top of meh. Oregon, it's just a simple O. I put this up with Duke and North Carolina, probably. Yeah, right there. I just have to be unbiased. Unfortunately, Oregon State's is better than Oregon. Nittany Lions, I think this is where simplicity really does good. Nittany Lions, I don't think is as good as the Colorado State one. I'm just like kind of comparing. It's better than the Kansas State one. It's probably top of meh. Maybe bottom nice. I'll put it bottom nice. I'll be nice, put it bottom nice. Pitts, I like this. The only thing holding it back is like, where's the top of the eye? Like, where's the little dot? Like, that's kind of annoying that there's no dot on Pitts. Still, I like the lettering. Where did I put Cal's? Cal's was good. Yeah, this is good. This is good. I'll put that there for Pitt. Purdue. Again, this is like probably one of the better just letterings. Even better than LSU. The more I look at LSU's, it's like this has got to move all the way down. This is too basic. Like at least have an outline in your yellow. Rice, I like Rice's. It's interesting to look at least. So I'd put this in nice, bottom nice. Rutgers, this is the same thing. I'll put this in right there. Oh, this is Southern Miss. I should have known this. Southern Miss, this is another one of those where it's just like the logo and you need to put in Southern Miss hint at Southern Miss somewhere for just being a basic one. I put this in top of, it's not even very bad though. I go bottom of meh. Ooh, San Diego State's, this is very good. I like the D is like an arrow, like, ooh, that is good. This might be excellent. I think this is excellent tier. I'm looking down. Oh, right there for San Diego State's very good. San Jose State's, again, I like the Spartan logo. This is better than Michigan State's. I'd put this in probably top of nice for San Jose State. There, yeah. USC. Again, the difference between like this and like some of these others, at least they have an outline in a nice color. So I would put this in nice. Probably like right there for USC. SMU. I like SMUs. I like that horse. You know, they could put SMU across, which I think I've seen before. I'd put SMU probably right next to Michigan State's. Was this? Oh, South Alabama. South Alabama. I like the Panther is pretty good. They could put, again, throw in South Alabama somewhere, but the Panther, I'll say this is nice. Not as good as the Nittany Lion, but still up there. South Carolina Gamecocks. This is like, this is good. I mean, come on. This is good. Ooh. Right there seems right. Yeah, for South Carolina. USF. Shape of a bowl there. And there's the U, I guess. Yeah, this is pretty good. Pretty good. I put this in nice for USF. Stanford, good. Like, I like the tree. As far as like just the single letter ones go, this is probably pretty up there and good. Syracuse, Erms. This has become Erms or CERM, something like that. There we go, Erms. Texas A&M. I like that kind of, I don't know what you call it, maybe texturing on that T, making it like kind of more 3D. So Texas A&M, probably put into nice. Probably right there for Texas A&M. TCU, this is the same thing as LSU, just a little bit better because it's like at least arching. Temple, Temple. I mean, you guys got to do something better than. I mean, it's an interesting looking T, I guess. I'd put this in meh. Tennessee, like I've Ernst. Can we terms? There we go. Terms. Terrible terms. There we go. What is this one? Texas State. See, with some of these, I'm like, what is this again? Because one, they're not as prevalent, and two, they don't show anything about the school. It's just the logo, or the mascot is the logo. This is probably there. Again, this is like another mixture. Like these two had a baby kind of. I don't know. Texas Tech. I like how it's just T, little T. That's kind of cool. It's probably there. And Temple is worse than Temple's like here, probably. Texas, the Longhorns. I like that this is kind of like almost a settled T too. Texas Longhorns, this is pretty iconic. I'd have to go here for the Texas Longhorns. Toledo, what are they, like the Toledo Rockets or something? That's cool. And I like the little, it's kind of like a cartoony lettering. The nice, let's see. Putting this in nice tier. Next to the other cartoony logo, Kansas. Troy, I like the sword. For Troy. This is pretty good. I'd say this is up there with Stanford. I mean, come on. This has got to be excellent. Come on now. Tulane, come on. Let me know in the comments what this red part of Tulsa is supposed to be. It's cursive. It's pretty good. I'd say this is probably in the nice. Yeah, this is nice. UAB. The dragon. Who doesn't like a dragon? Better than probably right here. I just like the USC logo. I don't know. I like how it just kind of hooks there. UCF. I kind of like how it just like UCF like goes down a little bit. That's pretty cool. Probably here. Yeah. More I look at South Alabama, I kind of want to put them in meh. UCLA, another cursive one. This is kind of on par with the cow, but not as good. So I'll put that there. Because you look at cows, they have the little swoop from the L. Yukons, again, this is one I look at and I just immediately think basketball. The Yukon Husky. This is, better than these other kind of cats and stuff. Cats and dogs. This is probably on par with the Ram, yeah. University of Houston, this is another hooking one, although the hook just doesn't seem as good. The more I look at Temple, the more I think it's bad, so I'm going to move them there. And move Houston up into meh. Kentucky is basically the same thing as Houston, so I'll put that there. UMass. right here. I like UMass's. Right above UCF, yeah. UNLV, I like the little curve there, and their colors are a little more easier to see than TCU. So I'll put them in nice next to Rice. That feels right. Nice next to Rice. That feels right. Utah State. Utah State. Where do I put you? Well, this is probably top of meh, I'd say. Top of meh for Utah State. Utah, the Drum and Feather, I really like. I could be kind of biased growing up in a Utah household, but I think this is an excellent logo. I don't like that they went away from this one right here, and at least it's not as offensive as the Seminoles one, So UTEP, I like the putting in kind of the pickaxe or whatever you want to call this, and I like how it kind of goes away. This is on par with like the Toledo. This is on par with the Toledo, I think. Let's see, UTSA, the Roadrunners. I like that one, but you had a chance to really show the full body of the Roadrunner here, and you kind of missed out on that one, so that kind of is docking you points. Is it better than the Panther? Yeah, I'll put that here for UTSA. Vanderbilt, the Star, the Commodores, or whatever they're called. Meh. Virginia Tech. I like how it kind of seamlessly goes in there, right there. Virginia's, I like that they put in those swords. I put this in nice for Virginia. Wake Forest, this is another kind of just basic. At least they got an outline. This is on par with Middle Tennessee, I think. This one is always very it confused me for the longest time. Washington State's, I thought this was a fish. If you look at this for a second, you would think it's a fish, right? But no, it's a it's a cat. And you can put the Washington State in there. This is just trying kind of too hard though. And because it confused me for the longest time, we're going to put this in terrible. I love that they bring their flag everywhere to the college game days though. Washington, this is kind of on par with Nebraska, but at least they're not as poverty as Nebraska, so we'll put them above them. The more I look at Bowling Greens, the more I think terrible. Wow, yeah. West Virginia, I kind of like this. Yeah. What's one similar to this that is kind of on par? Well, look at all the freaking logos we got. Like, geez. Right here is good. This is just off center. This just looks like someone did a bad Photoshop job. This is no, it's not as bad as the Bowling Green, but I'd say it's very bad. Wisconsin, I don't know. At least they have a little flair to the leathering. So I put this in meh. Western Kentucky, I like Western Kentucky's, and you can tell there's a little hand there. Ooh, this was good, guys. I don't know. I'd put this up there. I'll put this in good. I'll put Western Kentucky in good. Finally, Wyoming. This is very good. I like the cowboy. Probably right there for Wyoming. So let's maybe, I don't know. What do I think the best logo is in college football? Oh, man. There's so many good. Like, Ole Miss is just like the perfect lettering. You got the 49ers one, which is very good. I love Boston College's, and like this logo is perfect. The Razorbacks is very good as well. I like the Pirate with the ECU. You got Florida, you have Broncos, but overall, the Tulane Green Wave is just too iconic. Too iconic. I gotta put Tulane #1, guys. But this is my tier list right here. Let me know what your all-time favorite college football logo is. See you guys. Peace.